from Jersey, baby, 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 baby.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Do We Love That For You?
Do we?
Do we? I'm Heather.
And I'm Zia, and yes, we are two Jersey girls in our 50s.
Yes, we are.
That's
Well,
what we mean. We say things at the same time.
we do. Welcome to episode 14 of
Yeah.
Do We Love That For You?
Yes. Welcome, welcome.
So
And
today's,
go ahead.
oh my gosh, this is going to be an all day
We're
thing, I
bad.
think.
We're
We're
bad.
bad today. Go ahead, you go.
Okay. Our episode today, number 14, is Do We Love Association?
Well, being as name associations, spoiler alert, is one of our topics. I'm gonna say sometimes they're fun.
They are. They are. Sometimes they are not, but yes, most of the time they are.
Yes.
I'm not Debbie Downer. I'm just the pessimist in the relationship.
Sometimes you are. Sometimes we rotate that job.
We do.
So let's start with that topic. We might as well
ahead.
start with that one.
Yeah.
So go for it.
A name association.
Mm-hmm.
So I was on vacation and a person walked up to our table as a waitress, just meeting the person, right? You're just meeting a person.
Mm-hmm.
And I read the name tag, and I'm not going to say the name, but as soon as she said, my name is blah, 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 I went,
three
ugh.
blahs. Okay.
Yeah. I was like, ugh. And, and there's nothing against her. There was nothing against her because I just met her. But as soon as I heard the name, I was like, oh, God. I was like, why? Why do I get stuck with this name? Right. And Michael knew too. He was just like, great. My wife's just going to be like, yeah, just give me the damn food.
It's going to be a long meal.
Right?
We need to eat and get out of here.
She was very sweet, Yeah. And I really try not to do that. Mm-hmm. But oh man, does my brain click right over. What about you?
Yeah, it does. See, now when you said name association, I went the opposite way. Oh. I went with like hearing somebody's name, like, oh, this is Stacy. Stacy's mom is gone.
Yeah, okay, there's that too.
So I went with that kind of association. Yeah, oh, no. But to do it your way, yeah, I'm gonna say that happens a lot. Yeah, I'll meet somebody and they'll be like, hi, I'm blah blah, not blah blah blah, I'm blah blah. And I'll be like, don't be like blah blah.
Right. Yeah.
Or please be like blah blah.
Oh, that too.
Or
that
blah.
Too.
Sometimes, sometimes you get that person. It's a good,
like with your name, right? Mm-hmm. Like I don't have many Heathers, right? But like having you as a Heather, there was a standard set already.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't go below this standard because I don't know what we're going to do with that.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely. I'm quite sure you can do that with all the Zias out there.
I know. Let me count. 1. Okay. Although Eliza, my nephew Cameron, called Eliza Z.
Aww.
When he was little, he called her Z. So
that's so cute.
So I have a Z.
You have a Z. Yeah.
I had a Z.
Well, a lot of people in my name, they're like, you're Italian, that's aunt in Italian. And I'm like, yes, I know. I'm like, I wasn't present at my naming. But
why do people do that?
Right.
Why do people talk to you about what you're named after? I didn't do it.
Yeah, I didn't name myself, right?
No.
So I originally was going to be a Mia, M-I-A. But then
you would have been missing in action?
Yeah, I would have been missing in action. And I would have been. Well, that could have been really true.
Different topic. Next.
Yeah. No. So my real dad said that he had a girlfriend in Holland named Mia. And my mom, Joyce, was like, nope. So then she loved Z's. Like that was like her favorite letter, whatever. I don't know why. And she stuck the Z on there. And so I thought that was the story. When I talked to my aunt over the summer one time, she said that my great-grandmother, the Italian great-grandmother, named me.
Oh,
Yeah, and she's Italian, so she would have known
she would have
that it was
known.
Aunt. So, I
Yeah.
mean, I used to tell my nieces to just call me Aunt Z. We went over that, but it's like,
Well, at school, you're Miss Z.
yeah. Well,
You don't have anybody say your first name or your last name.
my lovely high schoolers, my alternative education dearies, they gave me that name, so I couldn't get away from that.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
yeah,
Fighting a
it's just
cold.
that strict. I look at you. Please don't be that person. Don't be that person.
So yeah, I'll look. I'll look at somebody or hear somebody's name and be like, are you gonna be? Or what I like to do is use people's name as a verb. For
Oh,
example, we have I'm trying to think of how to do this without calling
yeah,
anybody out.
yeah.
We have a neighbor in the world.
Mhm.
I've lived many places.
Yes.
And when that person exceeds their visit limit, we call it getting, I'm going to use your name. We
Okay.
call it being Zia'd,
Oh,
meaning,
I love it. Yes, we have done that too.
yeah.
Yes.
So Zia won't
Yep.
leave. So now we're Zia'd. So if I have
Right.
to run to your house to drop something off, I'm going to be like, I'll be back in 20
Yeah.
minutes. You know, I got to run
Yeah.
across Clifton Park and
Right.
hopefully I don't get Zia'd on the way.
Right. Right.
So we
Yeah.
also do like that kind of a name
Yeah, we
association
have
where
done that
you,
too.
yeah,
Yeah, I think you and I have done that also.
we have, which is
Yeah.
probably where it started.
But I love it.
Um,
Yeah, we start some things, you and I, together.
yeah.
Yeah,
So that
our
brings us
husbands
to our
would say
next
that too.
topic. You realize that
Go ahead.
that like
Go
brought it
ahead.
right into people
Go
having
ahead.
the same reaction,
hmm
and we know what we're going to do and how. For example, we'll be sitting in Starbucks, our
Yep.
favorite place to go,
Yep.
and someone will walk in. Wouldn't
hmm
be the first time,
No.
and I will see them because generally we sit so that we sit by the window so we both have
Yep.
full view, but I generally sit because
Yep.
I generally sit facing the door and
Yep.
you sit with your back to the door, but then that means you see the bathroom and all of
Yep.
that easier.
Yep.
And I will see somebody walking in and I will be like, lower your voice, or
Yep.
I'll be like, don't look that way, or I'll be like, shh.
Right. Right. But then when I do see, we both are like, have the same face
Uh-huh.
on. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't
Or
you
like
love how
when,
Heather just said, Zia, lower your voice?
I will tell it, which is funny coming from me. Who
I know.
do
I know.
I ever get to
I
say?
know. Wait, where's Rich? Rich needs to hear this one. But yeah, if I get hyped up on a story, oh yeah, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Yeah, you do. But
Yeah,
I do too.
I'm
I
like,
mean,
yeah.
I'm a loud person.
But not only that, I mean, we just did that opening up this whole episode because we're like, no, yes, go, no, you go, no, you go.
Right.
Because we definitely were on the same timing for some reason. We just
For a lot of
timing's
things.
on. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
But
That
it's
was awesome.
but it is fun to watch. It is fun to watch sometimes how we'll be doing something and I'll see something and know what you're going to do. So I
Yes.
just move forward.
Same.
I'll meet
Yep.
you. I'll meet you there because I know this is coming and
Yep.
I'll meet you in the crazy train.
Right.
Good song too, by the way.
Good song.
But yeah.
Yeah. But you have to sometimes know that, especially, we've been friends for a while now and it's like, my reaction.
Yeah.
Just knowing that sometimes helps you move along out of a different store sometimes.
Wouldn't be the first time for that either.
Actually, I was driving into school with my music on yesterday. Well, 2 days now. And somebody had said, oh, got the beats on. Oh, got the beats on again, kind of thing. And I'm like, yeah, I do. Yep. And people really know this unless I don't know. Anyway, so I had said, yeah, I go, it's probably safer for everyone when I come in with my music like that. If I don't come in with my music like that, you may want to worry. Yeah. That might be a worry day. No. Oh God.
Yeah.
What the heck? to be able to point out everything about everybody, I would get so tired.
Yeah.
I couldn't
That's
live
going to
that
be one
life.
of our, you know,
Yeah.
you don't, or you don't know, but you do, because we just talked
Yes.
about it.
Yes.
But that's one of our, that's going to be one of our questions in our 5-minute loves today.
Yes. Yes.
That'll be fun.
Okay. Well,
But
go ahead. Well, good or bad habits. Shall we move on to that?
we probably should.
Okay. Let's do that.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
well, as we're speaking of bad habits, I
Mm.
am doing one of mine.
Biting your thumb.
Well, actually, I don't bite it. I peel at it.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
You do peel it.
Yeah, I don't really bite. Like, it's not all up in my mouth, to bite it, like biting your nails or something. I don't
Right.
do that. It's just this one thumb and I have a long-term relationship of,
Oh, and I'm doing
here,
mine.
yeah, here's my frustration and I'm going to do this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my head has been I know it's bad when I start on the other thumb. Then I
Yeah.
know my brain is all over the place. So
Yeah.
I was doing very good. It's actually not near the nail right now. It's down further down. But yeah, I have to really sometimes just tape up my finger because I know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And my
you do.
doctor, I don't know if you know this, but my doctor did yell at me one time. He said, like, it's my heart doctor. So this is a true thing that a heart doctor said to me. He looked at my thumb because it was very bad shape at that time. And he said, do you bite your nails? And I said, no, I don't bite my nails. I just pick at this one thumb. And he said, is it hangnail? Or I go, oh no, like, if I could like predator my thumb, I predator my thumb. Instead of ripping the spine out of my enemies, I rip the skin off of my thumb. So he goes, so I'm going to tell you something. And actually, Michael was there with me. So he brings this up to me quite often.
Okay.
So he says, if you hit this wrong and your thumb gets infected.
As a diabetic.
That goes straight to your heart.
Uh-huh.
The infection from your thumb could go straight to your heart.
Yeah.
And you could die. And I was like, okay, what am I doing now? I sit there and I go, well, I can't go that deep because if it bleeds, I might get an infection. So I just do the top layer now and I won't go so deep. And
then you switch hands.
Yeah. And that solves that problem.
Oh, yeah. All right. I think we need to start learning how to break a habit.
Break a habit.
My
it's
habit.
18 days, it says. 18 days to break a habit.
My habit is I take the hangnails and I pick at them and then I just rip them. And then I get the cut going all the way down. All the way. Yeah.
No.
That's my super bad finger habit. As a matter of fact, I have 2 hangnails right now that I was debating playing with while we were doing the podcast. And I have one that I got yesterday. But
yeah, you need one of those little cutters.
I have one.
Oh, you have one. Never mind.
But then see, I'll sit there and I'll take the cuticle and I'll cut off the cuticle until it's,
where
till it bleeds.
And we both bite our lips.
We do bite our lips.
I bite
the outside. You bite the inside, I bite the outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But good habits that I have.
Oh, yeah.
I have I don't know, let me think.
What are your good habits?
Let's see, what good habits do we have? I have a good one.
Okay.
I don't use electronics about 20 minutes before I go to bed.
Ooh. My daughter Star and her husband do that. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
They told me to do that because of my horrible sleep schedule. They told me that I should start doing that. And I'm going to say I've been doing it now I've been attempting to do it for about a year now.
Okay.
It's been about a year, right? I think it's been about a year.
Yeah, I think
I feel like it's been about a year. And for the most part, I do it every night. I'm not going to lie. There are some nights I don't.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I try.
Huh.
But yeah.
So I think I had adopted a new good habit.
Okay.
Because it was more to make time for myself at the end of the day and get out of my head. I make sure I have the routine, I need routine. Like that is a plus for me. So the 9:30 mark is my gotta go to bed
Yep.
time. And I, set everything up. I get my water. And I wash my face every night, like makeup, make sure to take makeup off like every night,
Yep.
like whatever's on my face. I have like those little wipe things,
Good.
and or I do like is it like that makeup eraser? I think it's called. It's just
Oh,
like
I
a
know what you're talking
towel.
about. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't use so much stuff on my face, so like just water is good if
Yeah.
I don't have a makeup wipe. So yeah, and just to like shut the bathroom door and do that little 10-minute ritual
Yeah.
every night. Even if I go in the shower, I still freaking do it. And because it's like, oh, your face is already washed, of course, late night. But I still kind of do it to
Mhm.
make sure I'm on a timer. That's like a good habit I kind of adopted. So
Yeah, I like that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird that I shouldn't say it is weird. Is it weird that both of us have to think about our good habits, but we know are bad?
Well, that's because our bad habits are brought up to us every 2 seconds by other people.
Okay, I accept that.
I mean, my bad habits have been put in my face since I was a kid. So,
Mm.
I mean, I know every single bad habit that I've had since I was a little kid.
Yeah,
But the good habits, no one recognizes that except you,
sorry.
unless you're doing it with someone. Like
Right.
you and I, we've been eating healthier since your health problems and my health problems. So we recognize, we're like, oh my God, I'm so proud that you made that choice.
Yeah.
Da, da, da. I bring that up to you, you bring it up to me. But
Speaking of which, last day of no chips.
oh my God, I love it.
Boom.
Love it. Yeah. So I just
Sorry.
okay.
Squirrel.
Yeah, talk about, knowing each other's reactions. We just had that moment. We knew our thoughts at the moment that she said that.
Oh my
But
gosh, sorry.
yeah, it's just kind of like I think there's no positivity around the good the good
Yeah.
habits, even though they're good.
Yeah, we need
So
to figure out a way to change that in this world.
yeah.
I
Yep.
don't know how.
Yep. Well, look at the world. Okay. Next topic.
Next, travel. Okay, so
Travel.
we're going to start a little mini series going on.
Yeah.
We travel, you
All
and
the
I.
time. Yep.
We want to travel together. We've been
Yep.
talking for almost
I
4
know.
years
4
now
years
about the
traveling.
4 of us going, and by the 4 of us, I mean you, Michael, me, Rich,
Right.
going on a trip.
Right.
It is yet to happen, but we
Right.
are getting closer to it happening
getting closer.
because we are now actually talking a little more about it. But
Right.
you and I travel a lot. We both have daughters who
Oh,
I think
gosh.
are gone more than they're home.
Yep. Yep.
So that brought us to a little mini series we want to start talking about traveling
Yep.
and like how you make travel plans, how you establish travel plans, who
Yep.
in the family who schedules them and does them.
Yep.
And then today's topic is going to be packing.
Yep. Packing for travel.
Yeah.
Yep.
How
far
do
out
you?
do Yeah,
Yeah,
how
go
far
ahead.
out do you Wow, man, we're back. Hey, you know what? We are on topic, okay? When we say these are really our topics in our life.
They
This
really
is what
are. So
happens.
you're asking how far out I pack it. I'm saying what do
Yeah.
you pack?
Yeah.
So let's answer each one's first. So you go
Okay.
first. What's your question?
So my question is, how far out do you pack? Like if you're leaving next week,
Okay.
are you starting to pack today or are you packed 2 weeks ago?
So no, so it depends on where I'm
Okay.
going.
All right.
We have dogs and the
Mhm.
dogs know the packing signs.
Okay.
So
Yes, I agree.
physically putting the clothes in a bag, in a suitcase, in whatever apparatus I'm leaving in, I have certain ones that I travel with, and I don't pull those out until day before because Porthos just can't handle that.
Right.
Aside from that, I'm traveling next weekend, we'll just say. Our example is next weekend I'm traveling.
Yeah.
This weekend I am making my list of number of days, planned and potentially unplanned activities. So for clothing and
Yeah.
organizing and making sure that I have all of the hair products, personal hygiene products. Do I have enough deodorant? Do I have enough
Right.
toothbrush or,
Yep.
toothpaste, whatever.
Yeah.
So this weekend as I start that. And then Monday, I start organizing it so that by Thursday, everything's in the bag and ready to go. And then Friday, I leave.
Okay.
That would be, so I
So-
pre-organize it, and then it kind of just sits for a day or
Falls
two.
to-
And then
okay.
in case there's something I need
So
to
about
change.
a week?
Yeah, I start
Kinda?
officially about a week out. Yeah.
Okay. So
What about you?
I think I do the same as my son Zachariah. Like
So you're
if
packed today for the trip next
I'm
year?
packed. Yes, that would be almost.
I love
our-
that
our
about him,
schedule.
though.
Yes. So like, if you told me I needed my passport to go somewhere, that
Mhm.
passport's probably already in a bag this year for next year. Just so I know it's in the thing I'm going to take next year, because that's what's going to happen in a year.
Okay.
But yeah, I do have actually. There's one brand, and I'm going to tag them.
Okay.
They have been making my life a little simpler
Okay.
to pack. Actually, I have to say 2 brands, so I'll tag them. But one is Orbit Key.
Orbit Key.
They have made my life a little bit easier. So this bag goes in a bag. I mean, you guys can't see it, but I can take a picture of it. This bag goes in a bag, and then I have their other bag in the bag.
You're
which
so
has-
funny.
Yeah, which has it actually holds, when I go, this bag inside here holds my electronics and my diabetic stuff.
Nice.
So everything, when I get there, I just take this out, put it on top of like the little desk or the little whatever.
Yep.
And this has pockets for, so as you can see, I have my little
Yeah, you have stuff in it.
eye
Yeah.
care. Yeah, my eye care and stuff. And then I just put this on, like I take it out of my carry-on bag and I just put it on the thing.
The conveyor so they can scan it or whatever.
No, actually, I don't even do that. I just keep it in my
Keep it in there. Okay.
Yeah, you don't even have to do that. So yeah, I have that. And then Margaret and let's see, what? I can't remember the name of the brand, but I will get it. It's a carry-on bag.
Yeah.
Oh, foldy. It folds down to this tiny little pouch, and it's a full carry-on thing. It does extend, like it goes down. You can unzip it if you're coming back with a little bit more than you went with. Since I got that stupid bag and this and the other thing in it, I feel like a champ packing. I literally do. Yeah. And our bags came with, at the time, a little like crossbody bag.
Yeah.
You could use it as like a
for your passport or whatever.
Yeah. You could use it for that too. And it locks. Like there's a little thing where you can lock the zipper so nobody could get in it.
Wow.
For the crossbody. And that folds down to teeny tiny too. So when you're not using it, I just put it in the closet. It's not all over the place.
Right.
But little things like that I have to look for to go, because I'm a panic about packing. Like there's no end. I could pack for a whole year and still go, I don't know if I have everything. But now with this system, I'm like, I have like a routine now.
Right.
And meds is if I don't have my meds, that, everything else Michael says we can buy when we get there. I hear that all the time. But but
you could even get your meds on a cruise.
True. But yeah,
when you're on a port day in Miami and you have to run to the pharmacy 3 minutes before they close for lunch, and
yeah, I don't
happy
know
honeymoon,
who would have done
honey.
that. I don't know who would have done that.
I don't know. It was a honeymoon though. I remember that.
Oh, you have a good memory for people.
I do. If only I could remember who it was.
Yeah, who was that? No.
Right? Who's running around Miami trying to find the nearest CVS?
That's funny.
Not me. And then arguing because once the pharmacy wasn't on their lunch break, the doctor was.
That's great.
Oh yeah, good times.
See, I told you, keeping that health topic open. That's our
forever.
Forever. But yeah, that was a huge thing, because I was like, oh my God, how much time packing is too much time packing?
Yeah. So I got Eliza, talking about your bags. I got
Yeah.
Eliza. She had asked for a set of luggage. And I told her to find a couple of sets and I would get her one. And she's
Yeah.
yet to do that. But she did tell me one of the things she wanted, because she does do little weekend getaways.
Right.
She wanted a backpack carry-on.
Yes.
So it's the size of the wheelie carry-on that I have, but hers
Yep.
is a backpack. And so she didn't give me a lot of direction on it. She just gave me the parameters. She wants it to be the
Right.
size of a carry-on
Yeah.
and a backpack, which is strange for Eliza, because
Right.
if you know Eliza, you know that's strange.
Yeah.
But I did get her one, and now that I see it, I'm like, why am I using a wheelie bag when I could be using that?
Right. Right.
So
Ours just died this trip. We've had
you
them
you were saying
forever.
that.
Yeah, so we have to look.
Yeah, my wheelie bag it is gonna die soon.
Yeah.
I think Iceland is gonna be the death of it.
Yep.
My big wheelie one,
Yep.
because we're gonna take our carry-on and put it in a big suitcase so that we have the
Yep.
big suitcase to come home with,
Yep. That's what
because
we
I'm
do.
sure we're gonna come back with stuff.
Yep.
Zach, be on the lookout.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, so that's what we're gonna do. But I think my big suitcase is gonna die on this trip,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it didn't bode well on the last cruise we went on. The
Yep.
one wheel was kind of wobbly, so I feel like it's gonna be done. But
Yep.
but it'll get us through Iceland, and then I will chuck it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
also 6 or 7 years old, and
Yep.
I know luggage should last longer than that, but I feel like it was a quick buy,
Yeah.
Walmart, Amazon, not a
Yep.
name brand purchase. It was a oh my gosh, we need a huge suitcase.
Yep.
Let me go get this.
Right.
But so, well, we're actually out of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll stop with
We can.
this.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
an open topic. We're going to talk about
Open
health and
topic.
travel forever.
That's health and travel always. Yep.
But that means that it's time. Wait, I got to change screens. Wait, don't. I don't want to miss my singing.
I'm still down my computer.
You are. That's why I got to make sure I change screens. All right, you ready? 5
Yes.
minutes.
5 minutes. Oh my goodness.
All right. So the first one we got. So this week's is hysterical, because
Yeah.
I was out in New York last week.
Yep.
And we had a good night one night. With some other friends that I have, because I have other friends.
Yes.
But let's start with Nikki's on Facebook.
Yes, absolutely. This is like one of my favorite topics.
It is. When I worked in the school, it was something that all the kids said on birthdays.
Yep.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Nikki told us hers is invisibility.
So I usually do say that one also, because God, I would love to pick on people invisible, but I also didn't want to be naked all the time. So I was like, I would be very cold. I'm a very cold person. I'd have to put a coat on. So,
and then you wouldn't be invisible.
And then I wouldn't be invisible. So my clothes would have to be invisible with me.
Okay.
But yeah, but I do like that one a lot. The only other one I think I would want would be able to have, like, other people would hate for me to have this, but the unlimited strength, like to be very strong.
Okay.
Then I could be doing a lot more that I would have wanted to do. Like, I'm using it as a positive thing.
Okay.
But I know other people would be like, she does not need to have any power, no strength. Yes.
No, you don't.
Right.
But I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. Yep.
Honestly, mine is always reading minds.
Ooh.
Because I get so I'm a very outgoing, bubbly, and confident person, but I'm also very self-conscious. And whenever somebody makes a comment, I don't always know. I can read faces and I can do that, but like I can't always know exactly, because
Like
what
the
they're
intention
thinking
of it. like
Yeah.
what's behind
Like,
it.
do you
Got it.
really mean that I'm awesome, or do you mean do I love that for you, or
Right,
do I
right.
love that for you?
Right.
So I always want to wish that I could read minds,
Mhm.
or like hear thoughts.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to. I reading minds would be the easier way to say it, but
Yeah.
I more want to be able to read thoughts.
Right. That's a good
Um,
one.
yeah,
I do like that one.
yeah,
Yeah. I
and
mean,
because
I'd love to
then,
be Spider-Man, but
yeah, I mean, Spider-Man wouldn't be bad.
yeah.
But I mean, if that's the case, then if we had to pick like a superhero, I'd want to
Oh
be Hulk.
yeah.
Just
Oh,
because which is funny because that's the one that you were just saying that you would want, but
but your bestie is Hulk. You know, my kids call me the Hulk.
I know.
I know it's terrible.
Can we both be Hulk?
Yeah. That'd be very dangerous.
We're dangerous anyway.
I know. I love it. That's
But
great.
Nicole wants to be invisible, and I like the
Yeah,
invisibility
I
because
do.
then you could read minds and do all that
Yep.
anyway because you just walk in the room and listen.
Right.
But
Absolutely. Yeah.
so,
I
as
love
I
it.
said, I was in New York, so Saturday night, Eliza and Allie and I had a girls' night at Allie and Jeff's house. Jeff was at a cornhole competition,
Okay.
and he won, by the way.
All right.
And
Yeah.
so when he joined us, um, we were talking, and he asked how the podcast went, and
Yeah.
because he hadn't listened to it yet, and I said
Yeah.
it's up, and I said that that the three of them weren't giving us
Yeah.
topics anymore for our 5-minute loves, and they were like,
Right.
oh no, and they just started rattling them off, and
Oh
I'm like,
my
why are
God.
you rattling them off now? So we
Right.
have a bunch. So from
Pressure. You put them
Jeff,
under pressure.
we did. So from Jeff, he wants to know liquor, beer, seltzer, and then I added cider. What do you do?
Well, I am a Jack girl. Yes, I am totally a Jack girl. I am a Tennessee Squire associate. That I have my little plot of land at Jack Daniels. So I definitely am a fan of the Jack. So I would have to
Okay.
go liquor. Seltzer, I mean, we drink seltzer just because. But if it's a beer, if I do order a beer, it's usually a Heineken.
Okay.
That's just what I was brought up on. I just can't drink Budweiser anymore. Budweiser and I have way too many bad days. But yeah, I would have to go with the liquor. I know myself on liquor.
Mm-hmm.
I know how much I can handle. So
Yep.
I would have to say that, which is odd, but yeah. What about you?
Rum. I'm a rummy.
Yep.
I like my spiced rums. I mean, Captain and I go way back.
Yep.
I like my Jack too. No, I don't like Jack. I like Crown. I need a Crown. If I'm
Okay.
not gonna have the Captain, I want a Crown.
Yep. Okay.
So I'm generally liquor. Fat Heather liked beer,
Okay. What
but
beer would you have gone with?
I was a Corona girl.
Okay.
I was all about the Corona.
All right.
Oh, we didn't have wine on there.
Oh, we all know Zia does not drink wine.
No, I don't like
No.
wine.
I try.
Seltzer.
I try because Margaret did order wine when we went for my birthday, and I did like she did good. She did good.
The wine I like is like sangria.
Oh,
like the fruity wines.
Yeah,
and
I make a good one.
Ooh, we might have to try that out.
Mm.
Seltzer, like you said, is good for just sitting around, laughing, joking, have a seltzer.
Yeah.
But Alec, Eliza's boyfriend, got me into cider. And he and I, whenever there's cider on tap, if there's multiple ciders on tap, or even if it's canned or bottled cider, he and I will get it, and we'll both taste, we'll get different flavors, and we'll both taste test it. And I didn't realize I like cider as much as I do. So I think I'm going to go with liquor and then cider.
Okay. So
I think cider's a second.
I feel like I'm going to say this wrong, but I know that Leon and Star go to a place up here, and I feel like it's for cider.
9 Pin?
9 Pin, yes. Okay, I didn't want to say the wrong name, and I was like, I'm going to say the wrong name. Yeah,
Nope,
so
it's 9 Pin.
They go and they did like a little passport at one time.
Yeah,
Like
so you want to hear something really cool about 9 Pin?
Yeah.
Eliza's New Jersey bestie, her name is Rebecca. She's part of Allsteed Farm.
Okay.
In New Jersey, in Chester. And they have an orchard on their farm. They're one of the biggest farms in the area.
Yeah.
But anyway, they hired 9 Pin to make seltzer for them, non-alcoholic. So 9 Pin, they bring their apples to 9 Pin, and 9 Pin makes their apples into cider and alcohol free.
That's amazing.
And then sends it back. Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that was so cool. That happened 3-ish years ago. Rebecca came up with Eliza, and I know this because of course she's going to be in the area. She met up with Eliza, but so 9 Pin, we need to tag 9 Pin.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your job.
Yeah.
You're the tagger, so tag 9 Pin.
Yep. All right.
But yeah, no, Alec and I are all about the good cider. We try. As a matter of fact, I took a picture of a cider out here that I tried that I never heard of, that came from, I want to say Maine. I don't remember the name of it, but I took a picture and I sent it to Alec and I said, "You need this."
Yep.
And he said, "When I come back to New Hampshire, we'll find it." And I'm like, "Good." Yep. So yeah, I'll do the cider.
Yeah. Awesome.
But I don't drink a lot now because of my meds.
I know, and that really falters on why I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll plan it. Like if I know I want to drink, I'll make sure that I don't have or I won't take my meds.
Yeah.
The ones I can skip. I won't say I won't take my meds, but I won't take the ones I cannot take.
Yeah.
There's
high
a few
sugar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So what's our next one? That came from Jeff too.
Yeah. Summer or Winter Olympics. Like, which do you prefer? What do you go? Which one are you like? Oh yeah, it's the summer one, or what are you looking at?
Actually, I'm both, but I have sport in each.
Okay, that's how I feel too.
I can't say that I'm gonna woo and ah over just one or the other.
Like woo and wah.
I like woo and wah, but
it's like wah wah.
Oh, wah wah. Or storts. I love that storts.
Yep.
So in the Summer Olympics, I'm all about the track and field.
Okay.
But that makes sense.
That's what you did. Right.
Right. I'm all about the track and field. I want to watch the sprinters, even though I can't sprint for my life. I want to watch the distance. I want to watch the field events.
I was a sprinter.
Yeah, I would stand there. You would sprint laps around me, but I want to do the track and field. I love the track and field. I like watching it, and as sad as it is, I even watch the marathon.
Okay.
So, what's your summer?
So my summer is the beach volleyball or volleyball. I love the volleyball.
I do like watching that too.
Yep, that's fun. That has to be my go-to for summer. Yeah, I do like that, and I do like if I have a second. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm more winter, but I do like the diving. Like I love to watch them dive, but I can't swim. I can't swim, so I think it's amazing that they can do this because I can't swim.
Well, you don't need to swim. You just need to move like 4 feet. You dive and then move 4 feet and you're out of the water.
It's great. No. Okay. So
what's your winter?
My winter. Okay. Sadly, I love the freaking curling. I can't stop watching it. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just can't stop watching it.
My sister-in-law, Alexandra, is obsessed with the curling. She loves the curling.
Love it. Don't even know what the hell they're doing, but it's great. And then top notch. But I do like that. I don't know the name of it, and I'm so upset I don't know the name of it, but it's like when they are they snow ski walk whatever, and then they do the shooting.
Yeah, that's
like they do it all together, like they have to stop, shoot, and then go. I love that.
Yeah, it's like a triathlon type thing. I don't remember the name of it either. Oh, that's gonna bother me now.
Yeah, but I do love that I have to watch that one. And then of course I like the skating, ice skating, but I like the individual. I don't like the pair.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay. So I like the ice skating, all of it, the individual, the pair.
Yep.
I just love the boundaries they push every single time. Like every year somebody does something that nobody's
Yep.
ever done before. And
Yep.
eventually I'm like, eventually they're going to like just have like a hovercraft on the ice. I feel like, so I absolutely love the figure skating, and I like watching, and I don't know why, because we all know Heather does not do winter sports.
Yes. Me either.
Heather does nothing in the winter. We do.
Yep.
But I love like the freestyle skiing and snowboarding.
Oh,
Where they come
that
down
is
and they hit the
cool.
jump and they do like all their flips and
That's cool.
I mean, anybody who can see, like my hands are
Yep.
going crazy.
Yep.
I will watch that. Like I will stay up past bedtime and
Okay.
watch that and the figure
Okay.
skating.
Yep.
But yeah. So
Very cool. Yeah. Good one.
Yeah.
I like that one. And plus it was timed perfect with our Olympics that had happened. So
yeah.
it's great.
All right. You want to do Eliza's question?
I do.
Because
So
I feel like this is more of a you.
Okay. So movies that are split in two. So like Harry Potter, Twilight, Wicked. What you thinking about that?
So I probably have more of an opinion about this one than you do, because I read more books. You know how to read. You can read. You choose to not read. But all those books or all the movies Eliza was bringing up in our conversation about it are all books that were series.
Right.
Or like Wicked is not a book that's a series. It's one book and they cut it into two sections.
Right.
But the last Harry Potter book, they made into two movies. The last Twilight book, they made into two movies.
Right.
The Divergent series, they broke one of those books into a couple of series or into a couple of movies.
Right.
I feel like if it's moving the story forward and they don't cut out the book, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
But it's annoying.
Yeah.
Obviously you can't have a 4-hour movie.
Yeah. Well, you can. I mean, look at Oliver. Look at Oliver.
Look at Dances with Wolves.
Right.
3 hours and 45 minutes or whatever it is.
If you watch the movie Oliver, which we used to have to watch it all the time because it was my son Alex's favorite movie. When he was little, he'd sit through the whole thing. Right.
I love that for him.
Yeah. And there was an intermission. There's actually an intermission time in the film.
Yeah.
So we would get snacks and go to the bathroom, and then we'd sit down and watch the next
finish the movie.
Yep.
Yeah. The Sound of Music does that.
Oh,
they have an intermission.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm okay with it as long as they don't ruin the story or change too much of the story.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. It's annoying because then you have to wait a year for it to come out in the movie. But in the same sentence, I'm not a movie goer. So I'm a sit on the couch movier, sort of.
Yep.
But
yeah. So on that topic, like I will watch a show or a series on TV and I will text Star and say, guess what? I found this really cool show. And she's like, Mom, you know that's a book. And I'm like, okay, well, I like it a lot. I must like the book. And she's like, you should read it. And I'm like,
and you said, I don't need to read it. I just watch the show.
Just watch the show. Yep.
Yeah, that's not how it works, but
yeah, that's mine.
Speaking of that, did you ask Star about the book I mentioned?
I didn't, and I have to. I have it written down right here, and I just have not. Yeah, I had a bad day yesterday, so I came home.
You did have a bad day.
Dwindled. Yep. I hid in my home.
All right, so let's do our last 5 minutes.
Go ahead.
So this one came from Allie. Yep. And I know Allie's answer before I even asked the question. But her question was Target or Walmart?
For neatness and structure, I love Target.
Okay.
If I have to go hunting for things that my kids need and they're like, go look here, I will go to Walmart.
Okay.
Yep.
Walmart for staples.
Okay.
They're cheaper.
Okay.
If I can't get it at Aldi or the bulkiness of what I need, Walmart. I'll go to Walmart for a lot of stuff. I will not buy groceries at Target unless it's urgent.
Okay.
You know, I'm dying for something kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But Target for like household things.
Okay.
Like blankets,
Okay.
and stuff like that. Walmart for storage
Decorating.
stuff and right.
Yeah.
I'm a both person. I know Allie worked at Target for a long while, so
Okay.
Allie's all about the Target.
Yeah.
But I split between the two.
Yeah.
But
And it's funny you said about the groceries, because I actually went grocery shopping. I haven't gone grocery shopping at Target in like forever. And usually like it's like what you said, if you need something,
right,
okay,
I'm
I'm
out.
here,
I
let me
need
get
I
it.
need butter. I don't
Right.
want to run to another store. I'm
Right.
here. I'll grab butter.
But
yeah.
I actually spent less at Target than I did at my local grocery store.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I don't like your local grocery store. I never even
Yeah.
shopped there because
I
they were
had
to me too expensive.
I had 5 meals in my cart, and I kept
Wait,
telling
that groceries you did at Target?
I did, and I spent less, like way less than, I mean, this was like creamer, sandwich meat, bread, three full meals, okay, for Michael and I for dinner.
Yeah.
Snacks for school. I bought blue blackberries, okay? Like this is like stuff, okay?
Wow.
Yeah, creamer for my coffee. I got out of there with like $142 of groceries.
Dag. All right.
And I
well.
actually called Michael, and I was standing over the cart because it didn't look like a lot either. And I was like, I think I'm coming home, because I made a list.
Right.
I got the list done, and I was like, I think I actually am missing something. I think I shopped stupid. I shopped stupid, you know. And I went home and I was like, no, everything's here. And
wow.
Yep. I don't know. It was amazing.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I even bought like a few like extra, like, you know, little goofy things in there.
Yeah.
So that was amazing.
Huh.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on, but maybe they lowered some prices.
Maybe they lowered some of their prices or something in your area.
Competitive. Yeah.
Yeah, to get more competitive, because I know the Target you went to, and I know the grocery store you go to, and I mean, never shopped at your grocery store.
I don't know the prices. I haven't bought eggs in a while, but I bought the 18 thing of eggs. It was like $2.19 or two
wow.
something. Yeah, $2.30 something. I don't know, something like that.
Wow.
So it wasn't over $3. So yep.
Wow, that's awesome. Yep. I know we buy brown eggs and we buy organic.
Yep.
Because they're very big egg eaters in our house.
Yep.
But we spend like 3 or 4 on eggs, but we buy them in 18 pack, and we buy, like I said, brown and organic. So we go up, you know, we upgrade our eggs, but
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, I think this is marathon. I think this is a marathon one, because we're way overdue.
We're way overdue.
Yep. We're way over, but
that's okay.
All right. Well, on that note, we still have to re-record our intro and outro.
We do.
Talking about that, and
we do.
It was pointed out to me last week that we should probably redo it. Yeah. So maybe let's do that this week. We'll see see if we can have it redone for next week. Yeah. But on that note, we'll talk to you soon.
Yes. Bye, guys. Thank you for being with us. Bye.
Well, my coffee's cold.
Mine too. But let's not forget that you can find us on all the social media outlets: Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and on our website, dowelovethatforyou.com.
We will have weekly show updates and post pictures from whatever we talk about each week. So grab your hot cup of coffee and join us on the next episode of
Do We Love That For You?
Do we?
Do we?
Bye, and enjoy DJ Slink's Jersey Anthem.
Everybody, I'm Governor Phil Murphy. Phil Murphy. We're from Jersey, baby. And you're not.
Break it back, your hips up, down, down.
We're from Jersey, baby. From Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. And you're
down, up, down. Rock your hips up,
Everybody,
down, up, down.
I'm Governor Phil Murphy. Phil Murphy. Phil Murphy. We're from Jersey, baby. And you're not.